Water pollution is a major global problem which requires ongoing evaluation and revision of water resource policy at all levels. From construction companies to garbage dumping to runoffs from fertilizers, humans are polluting the small amount of fresh water that we have left. It has been suggested that water pollution is the leading worldwide cause of deaths and diseases, and that it accounts for the deaths of more than 14,000 people daily. In addition to the acute problems of water pollution in developing countries, industrial countries continue to struggle with pollution problems as well. Waste streams leading from demolition of existing structures are highly affected from the pollutants.
Every day, about 2 million tons of sewage from different industrial and agricultural sites are dumped into the water. In developing countries around the world, 70% of industrial waste are dumped untreated into the waters, which severely pollutes the water and makes it hazardous to use. Freshwater species have faced an estimated extinction rate 5 times greater than that of the terrestrial species. There are numerous amount of health risks that come from water pollution. Factory wastes are toxic to the organisms in the water and to us. The organisms in the water can die because of this. Since the water is contaminated, we cannot use it anymore because it'll make us sick or even kill us. Another risk that it can cause are genetic disorders and mutations. Point and non-point sources is one way how water pollution can be classified. Point source pollution comes from factories, smokestacks, and other sites like that. Anywhere you can see where the pollution is coming from would be classified as a point source. Non-point sources come from fertilizers or other chemicals that are washed into the water stream. You do not know exactly where they are coming from.
Sewage, farm pollutants, and air pollutants are the three biggest sources of pollution that enters our water system. In the United States, 45% of assessed stream miles, 47% of assessed lake acres, and 32% of assessed bay and estuary square miles are classified as polluted. Although two of the three biggest sources of water pollution come from non-point sources, 10% of the water pollution does come from industrial waste.
There are many ways to prevent pollution. One is to properly dispose of oils, paints, chemicals, instead of dumping them down sink drains or into the water. Also, if companies and factories are more aware of their demolition waste, this will help the cause greatly. People should use less fertilizers and pesticides on their lawn because runoffs will drain these into the nearby waterway, and this leads to more pollution.